Welcome back to the Hannahcast YouTube channel, and another live stream. Yep, we are going to be doing final Critics' Choice predictions with you. Like, we're all doing that with you. First, good God, I mean, if you see in the chat, thank you so much to Justin for becoming a member of the Hannahcast YouTube channel, like a YouTube, because YouTube memberships and stuff. I'm bad at explaining things. That really means a lot to me. Thank you so much. You're helping the channel. It's we're gonna have a lot of fun, and we're already having a lot of fun with YouTube memberships as is, because I'm pumping out videos like crazy when it comes to like catching up with the regional critics groups. And if you want to become a member, there's this information right here. It's literally like $2 a month, and you get a lot of cool perks like emojis, badges, and like I said, members only videos and all that cool stuff. So all that is available for members. And like I said, today we're going to be doing final Critics' Choice predictions. All right. And also I can look at, the chat, good evening, Che. Do you vote in Critics' Choice? Sadly, no. I want to get to that point one of these days. But I guess maybe maybe it's also because, I don't review a lot of movies, but that's also because I'm kind of like, I don't really have the finances to watch a lot of movies. So yeah, I think I tried, asking if there was a way I could become, a Critics' Choice member, but that was like long before I even got to 1,000 subscribers. So I'm not exactly sure what the criteria would be now. I mean, if it took, the Oscar expert this long to become a member of the Critics' Choice Association, then like it's probably gonna be a long time for me. Probably gonna be if at all. Oh well, I hope you do want it. Well, thank you so much. That really means a lot. Yeah. Hello, Aaron. Hello. Have you noticed that Nickel Boys has been underperforming? Yes and no. It's weird. Nickel Boys got the Golden Globe nomination for Best Picture Drama. That was great, but at the same time, it didn't get any other nominations. So yeah. Thank you for all you do, Hannahcast. Oh well, thank you so much, Wavy. That really means a lot. Goncalo Ferreria. I'm sorry if I've mispronounced that. I'm sorry. I want Lily Rose Depp to be nominated. I don't know. Like, I haven't seen the movie, but, we'll have to see. You already voted. Oh, you are a Critics' Choice member. Oh, that's cool. But yeah. So yeah, let's get into this, because there's a lot of stuff to discuss here. All right, Best Picture. I don't know what to do here, because I thought it was going to be easy. Like, the AFI Top 10 felt like it was going to be very easy. But, however, this, like the Golden Globes, shook up so many things. Because now the substance is absolutely getting into Best Picture at the Oscars now. And that's been like a critics push. Well, now the substance has to get in. But at the same time, so really, it's that number 10 slot. And I've been really going back and forth between the Nickel Boys and A Real Pain. And I don't know what to do. And I think, I don't know. I don't know if this is good justification, but I went with A Real Pain because if I were to put in the Nickel Boys, I feel like that would be just the Oscars 10 I'm going with. And I don't think the Critics' Choice Awards are going to do that. I feel like the PGA would be more likely to do that. But again, I just don't know. So yeah, this is just a lot of craziness right here. Even though I think the Nickel Boys has a lot of nomination potential, again, it very well might get in. It very well might. But the problem is, I just don't know what to do right now. Unless they cheap out and have 10 nominees. I don't know. I do think A Complete Unknown will get in. That makes sense to me. A Complete Unknown, I feel like, is going to get in. Because, it is showing up where it sort of needs to. It got a few good nominations at the Golden Globes. So it's yeah, I feel like A Complete Unknown is going to get in. challengers, I would have said was a maybe, but again, with how award season is going and how much like even the substance is becoming a thing, it's like I don't think challengers would be able to squeeze into here. September 5, I'm scared. Good God, like watch out. But I feel like that's just more of an international thing that they're trying to make happen, but I don't know. And then from down there, you have Gladiator 2, Saturday Night, Queer, Nosferatu. I mean, has been getting a few big nominations, but I feel like the race is getting is getting so tight. I don't think something like Gladiator or Saturday Night or Queer or Nosferatu can be able to squeeze in. Let's see what you guys are saying. It'll be a Wicked party, maybe. But at the same time, I don't think it's going to win. I don't think it's going to win Critics' Choice. So, I don't think it's going to win. It's going to get a lot of nominations, but I feel like what happened at the HCA, they tried to make Barbie happen last year. They tried to have Barbie win Best Picture and all that stuff, but ultimately, even the Critics' Choice Awards didn't do that. They just kind of went with what they thought was the frontrunner, and the frontrunner was Oppenheimer. Oh, wait, I forgot. I just realized I have Brutalist right here and Honora right there. Honora is my current predicted number 1 for Critics' Choice, but again, things could absolutely... we just don't know what's happening. Like, any one of these things could happen. I mean, good God, maybe Emilia Perez just ends up being the frontrunner, and who knows. So we'll have to see. You think Gomez gets in supporting here? Yeah, wait, actually... No, wait, no. I think I have her just out, but again, I will have to see. Actually, about that, sorry if I confused you. Wait. Oh, wait. How'd you vote in the Critics' Choice Awards if you aren't a Critics' Choice member? Oh. Wait, unless you are a Critics' Choice member. I don't begrudge you if you are. I mean, that's awesome. Timothée Chalamet? Maybe? Fernanda Torres for Best Actress. Again, maybe. Honestly, maybe for the, because she did get in at the Golden Globes. That's one. And then you have BAFTA. If Golden Globe BAFTA is a pretty good combo. So maybe. And also the Academy overall has become a lot more international. So that's a definite possibility. How possible is challengers getting in? Honestly, it is tough. It's tough because, the race is so tight between, again, like I said, unless something insane gets snubbed, that last slot, number 10, is going to be either a Real Pain or Nickel Boys. Again, unless the Critics' Choice Awards want to cheap out and they have 11 nominees. Unless they want to cheap out. Let's see. I'm thinking Deadweiler, Grande, Jones, Qualley, Rosalie. Don't worry, we're gonna go over all the categories. Don't worry about that. If Dune Part 2 misses a lot here, it's screwed for the Oscars. Don't jinx that. I mean, I think it's definitely going to get nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars. But it's vulnerable in adapted screenplay, I could say that, because it's definitely not getting director now. It's absolutely not going to get director now. But there's a good chance it could miss adapted screenplay. Let's see. Oh, I meant party in terms of nominations. Okay, yeah. A Wicked Palooza. Yeah, in terms of nominations, yeah. Sing Sing will be screwed as well. Look, I need that movie in. Oh. If Emilia Perez wins above the line nominations outside of Saldana, I'll eat paper. Oh boy, get ready to eat some paper. Wicked is not like Barbie, that's your first mistake. I mean, well, here's the thing. It technically has less potential than, it has more potential and less potential than Barbie. It has more below-the-line potential than Barbie, or at the very least, at least in terms of, winning costume design and production design, but, it doesn't really have a chance at winning screenplay or anything like that, so that's its first problem. Grinch, Jim Carrey should win every category. Thank you, channel member Gemini. Barbie is the better movie. I'd probably agree with that. Probably, yeah. Che, get your A4 ready. I don't know what that means. Dear Glinda, you are just too good. Christian Hannah, Ben Langford. You don't see Wicked or Wicked sweeping or winning anything. Probably not. I don't like, okay, well, no, winning anything, I mean, costume designer and production designer are kind of locked in, unless Beetlejuice gets into production design at the Oscars. But that's besides the point. Wicked will win supporting actors for sure. I mean, look, don't count out the international branch, no, not branch, but the international members going for Saldana, because they absolutely love Emilia Perez. It's insane. Emilia, just can't take this very seriously at all. Who knows? Ariana has been cleaning up in the Precursor Critics Awards. Sure, but also, so was Lily Gladstone, and they didn't win lead actress at the Oscars. So, like, sweeping the critics helps, but it doesn't guarantee anything. Do you think the Hannahcast, do you think The Wild Robot is winning animated feature? Right now, yes, I do. But like I said, we'll get to that. You think Sing Sing could blank? Don't jinx that. No, we can't have that happen. At bare minimum, Coleman Domingo's going to get in. At bare minimum. Let's see. When do the nominations come out? Tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Oh boy. There's a lot of people. I think the war is Wild Robot versus Flow versus Inside Out 2. But Flow didn't even break even at the box office, kind of like Encanto. Honestly, I don't even think Encanto's number 2. I don't think I don't think Inside Out 2 is even number 2 to win anymore. Hell, I don't even think it might not even be number 3, because there's still Wallace and Gromit, and that could very well win BAFTA. And it's like very much well acclaimed. It's definitely probably the most acclaimed Aardman film since Curse of the Were-Rabbit. So watch out for Wallace and Gromit. Yeah, Wicked isn't getting cinematography, editing, or screenplay. Editing is a very maybe, but again, it could be like Barbie. Zoe Saldana is winning Best Supporting, maybe. Poor Thing stole Barbie's Oscars, maybe. But Encanto only won animated feature because of its viral sensation since Disney Plus added it. It did as well as a Disney Plus movie it did well as a Disney Plus movie more than a theatrical movie. Plus, there was a whole We'll Talk About Bruno scene. That was like the big, song that everyone was talking about. So, yeah. All right. Okay. There is one thing that someone said. Why is Wild Robot not in your 10? Well, the fact that it didn't even get Best Picture Musical or Comedy at the Golden Globes, absolutely not. I'm not even going to consider Wild Robot anymore. Like, we should have known. Everyone hates animated movies for some reason. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah. That's why I think of Best Picture. We'll have to see. Director. Again, this is chaos. It's absolute chaos, and I don't know what to do. All right? I'm going at the Brew list right now. I'm going at the Brutalist to win. But, however, again, who knows what happens? At the very least, Brady Corbett is sweeping the critics. And critic sweepers typically tend to win director here. All right. What was it? Oh, yeah, Emilia Perez. I have Emilia Perez at number 2 because with its Golden Globes nomination turnout and the way it has that international appeal, I'm wondering if Jacques Audiard could maybe win Best Director. Maybe that could happen. Maybe. But again, I'm going with Brady Corbett for right now. Sean Baker for Honora. Again, he's solidly in for a nomination. John M. Chu and Denis Villeneuve are not going to get nominated for the Oscar. Absolutely not. But they will be good over here. And with how fast The Substance is skyrocketing. Oh, Coralie Farjat is in. Like, she's absolutely in, right? Or maybe not. At least at the Oscars, she's absolutely in. Especially with the Golden Globes performance. But I'm wondering if the Critics' Choice have caught up to that. I'm wondering if the Critics' Choice Awards have caught up to Coralie Farjat. Which also means I have Romel Ross out. But again, he could get in too. Romel Ross could absolutely get in. But again, it would have to be someone catastrophic to get snubbed. I'm starting to wonder if Denis Villeneuve could just get snubbed out of a director, even at Critics' Choice. Which, Jesus Christ, that would suck. Edward Berger for Conclave. I think he'll show up again at the BAFTAs, but I don't think he's going to get DGA or Critics' Choice. Greg Cuidars for Sing Sing. I'm just kind of putting him in there. I'm looking up for anything else. Everything else doesn't really seem to be happening. So let's just take it to you guys for this category. All right, let's see what happens. It's not smart to go with Denis right now. I mean, look, he has been doing pretty well with critics nominations, but again, he's vulnerable. Like critics seem to be like the biggest fans of Denis Villeneuve, so I'm still willing to keep him into the top 6. But yeah, I do think Ramel Ross will get into the Oscars, but he'll have to get in by DGA only. By DGA only. Let's see. I think Chu gets the Oscar nomination as well. I would not bet on it because the Oscars don't like big blockbustery kind of films in director anymore. You know, they didn't nominate Greta Gerwig for Barbie. They didn't nominate Edward Berger for All Quiet on the Western Front. They didn't nominate James Cameron for Avatar 2. They didn't nominate Denis Villeneuve for the first Dune. They didn't nominate, I'm trying to think of who else. You know, they didn't nominate Christopher Nolan for Inception. It's been like a slow thing where they've slowly started to push out the bigger spectacle blockbuster directors in favor of the smaller directors. So John M. Chu is absolutely not going to get that, I would say. Joey says, I hope Denis gets nominated. I hope so too. I need this to happen, but I'm worried that he won't. Hannahcast, have you seen Ralph Breaks the Internet? No, I have not. Let's see. Chu could win for part 2. I still wouldn't bet on that. I still would not bet on that, really. Yeah. Damien Chazelle for La La Land. But that wasn't like a big, large budget, like spectacle kind of film. It's like, that was more traditional Oscar bait. But like, you know what I mean? When I mean like big blockbuster directors, like, you know, the kind of action, visual effects spectacle, or even something like Barbie, where it wasn't an action film, but it was still like a big kind of spectacle that you're watching. So yeah, Chu gets Critics' Choice and maybe DGA but misses Oscar. I think at this point he might only get Critics' Choice. He might only get Critics' Choice. Oh yeah, they didn't nominate Joseph Kosinski for Top Gun Maverick. Exactly my point, Joey. Exactly my point. So yeah, I'm trying to think of, yeah. Like I said, it's very, very interesting to see where this is gonna go. Hannah, you remember the Wiggles? Yes. Yes, I do remember the Wiggles. I'm assuming you're in the Jack Film server. Let's see. Now let's get to original screenplay. Honora's winning. I feel like there's no real contest about that. The Jack's Film server. Ravi. Original screenplay, I have... Yeah, Honora at number 1. I'm honestly going to think... I honestly think The Substance is number 2. And people are going to go, what? Look, what do the directors like? No, not the directors. What do the Oscars like? And granted, this is not the Oscars, this is the Critics' Choice Awards, but one thing that voters seem to like overall, they especially like the really crazy original ideas that keep building up off of this premise and kind of go nuts. And that's sort of like what Everything Everywhere All at Once did. That's kind of what Get Out did. And The Substance... The Substance might be number 2 to win screenplay. I think that would probably... Like, yeah. I feel like he would probably... No, yeah. I'm reading chat and this at the same time. I kind of need to focus. The Substance could very well win best... Not win, but it's potentially number 2 for original screenplay. All right, yeah. The Brutalist, safe. A Real Pain, safe. I'm looking up for Saturday Night. Saturday Night could get in here, and then Challengers. Challengers, I feel like is a good number 6 to have here. Oh, but watch out for September 5. Jesus. Oh no, watch out for September 5. I'm starting to wonder if maybe September 5 could get nominated for the BAFTA. If September 5 gets nominated for the BAFTA, oh no. Blitz, that movie's dead. His Three Daughters didn't even get a Globes nomination. I think maybe this at the Critics' Choice Awards. At the Critics' Choice Awards, it might only get like Natasha Lyonne, maybe. But then again, I don't know. Screenplay might happen as well. I don't know. September 5 doesn't exist. It's not real. Oh no, it's suddenly real now after that Golden Globes nomination. It's suddenly real now. I mean, we gotta keep it away. We gotta keep September 5 away, but it's real. It's trying to manifest, and we gotta, like, put it out like a fire. That's what we gotta do. That's what we gotta do with the substance. No, not the substance. September 5. God, there's 2 movies that have similar titles. His Three Daughters should get more love this award season. I really liked it. I don't think I would nominate it for anything right now. Yeah, maybe not. No one in real life has watched that movie. Well, enough people watched it at the Golden Globes to vote for it to win, like, to nominate it for Best Picture Drama. Watch out. Again, I'm just saying, watch out. Watch out. But yeah. Baby Girl could get in over Saturday Night instead of Saturday Night. Maybe, but Saturday Night has been getting a few screenplay nominations here and there. So, like, honestly, I think maybe Saturday Night might be more there. Let's see. Yeah. Hard Truth, See the Sacred Fig, Dee Dee, Apprentice. Yeah. Yeah. Adapted screenplay. All right. Let's see. Okay. Why am I doing this? Well, let's just say, you know, Coda did this. Coda won here at the Critics' Choice Awards for... Well, actually, wait, no. Wait, no, Coda didn't win Adapted Screenplay at the Critics' Choice Awards. It was The Power of the Dog. Fuck. Damn it. Okay. Forget the order. I don't know what's going on anymore. It's chaos. Whatever. Conclave also in. Nickel Boys in. Honestly, like, ooh. Nickel Boys, I think, might actually win Writers Guild. It might actually win Writers Guild. So, that might be possible. Wicked, it's not going to get at the Oscars, but it's probably going to get in here and at the Writers Guild. So, yeah. And Emilia Perez, I think it's just going to cement itself as a film to watch out for. Hitman, I think, will get in at the Writers Guild Awards, and people were trying to tell me, oh, it's going to win Writers Guild. It's like, no, it's not. Why? Why would Hitman win Writers Guild? When Nickel Boys, now that we know it's going to be in Best Picture at the Oscars, is right there, and you also have Dune Part 2 potentially, but then again, I don't know how well that film's going to do, but still, we have Nickel Boys. Nickel Boys is going to win over Hitman at the Writers Guild. So yeah, Complete Unknown might also get Writers Guild. Because, like, honestly, I feel like the Writers Guild 5 is so locked up. Because you have Nickel Boys, Dune Part 2, Wicked, Complete Unknown, and Hitman. Like, boom. That's your Writers Guild 5 for adapted screenplay. You can put that into Award Expert right now. That's just so tight right now. The Wild Robot, that's not happening. It's not manifesting at all, so that's sad. Piano Lesson, Gladiator, I'm Still Here, Queer. Does anyone have any thoughts on adapted screenplay at Critics' Choice? Does anyone have any thoughts here? Yeah, Wicked will likely get adapted screenplay here. Definitely. Do you think Sing Sing could still be an underdog? Well, it could. It's the most underdog thing that's ever been, but it could still be an underdog. Because again, the one thing stopping people from voting for it is that they haven't seen it. And clearly, it's not doing well with international voters, but here in America, I feel like it's going to do a lot better. Where is the new Room Next Door? Oh, it's dead. Bury that film. Rest in peace. It didn't. The Golden Globes love Pedro Almodovar, and even they didn't go for The Room Next Door in any category except for lead actress drama. So that film's dead. I tried to call it. I tried. Try as I may. I failed. I absolutely failed. Conclave, this will win. It's such a tight script, especially compared to the book. Maybe. It's possible. It came out way back in June. They are going to re-release it. They are going to re-release Sing Sing. So, and that's in the middle of all this awards buzz. A24 screwed up the release of Sing Sing. Yeah, they absolutely did. They absolutely screwed this movie over. I hate you, A24. You're the worst. You gave this kind of push to Everything Ever All at Once, everything midwhere all at mid once, and now you won't do the same thing for Sing Sing. How dare you? How dare you? But yeah, I think this is kind of where I'm at with adapted screenplay. Don't they always re-release awards players? Yeah, that's what I was saying. They're going to do that with Sing Sing. They're going to do that with Sing Sing. I don't think the critics are going to love Amelia Perez as much as the Golden Globes. Who knows? I mean, the Critics' Choice kind of just try to be the Oscars. A24 has how many films this year? Maybe they are stretched thin. But this was like they had Sing Sing in the bag before most of these other films. Like, they bought The Brutalist when it was at Venice or Telluride, I want to say. Maybe Venice? Maybe it was Venice or TIFF? Whichever one it was. I think it was TIFF. Like, they bought this way after Sing Sing, so it's like they screwed them. Like, oh my god. What do you think the next original release for Walt Disney Animation Studios is in 2026? I don't know. I have no idea. I hear the rumors that A24 is going to re-release Sing Sing in January. I heard Matt Neglia say that. I think it was Matt Neglia, but yeah. So yeah, we'll have to see. That's kind of my thoughts on adapted screenplay right now. On adapted screenplay. Alright? Oh my god, there's a lot of people over here. Guys, thank you guys a lot for appearing here. Like I said, I do want to let you guys know, as a little reminder, we have memberships going on. We have 6 members currently, and I'm constantly updating with the regional critics groups, and you get all these fun perks for $2, so wink. Anyways, back to the predicting. Lead actress. This is where I am going. This is where I'm going to go out on a limb. Because now that we know the substance is in Best Picture now, I think Demi Moore's taking lead actress now. Now this can happen. And there's so much going in favor of Demi Moore right now. Alright? 1, she's in a Best Picture nominated film. That helps. 2, that she is a Hollywood legend and is considered overdue for an Oscar. And so, yeah, like because everyone loves Demi Moore. 3, what was it? Oh yeah, it's a very showy performance. She's doing a lot in the movie, and it's like a lot of acting. And 4, you have the makeup acting combo. That's a good stat to have. That even helped Emma Stone last year. So I'm going to go on a limb and say this is Demi Moore's year. Now that the substance is in Best Picture, she can win this now. She can win this. They are allowed to do this now. I'm not too biased for the What do you mean me? I'm not biased about anything. The substance overperformed at the Golden Globes with supporting actress, screenplay, and director when I didn't think it was going to. I'm just seeing the pattern, because the critics I thought were the ones that were going to be going insane for the substance, but the fact that even like international voters and let's face it, like the Golden Globes are also like I don't know how old they are, but like they seem to go for the more older picks. They like the substance a lot, and the fact that even now when we're seeing like some of the Academy stuff, they're digging the substance too. So, like, I'm not being biased. This can actually happen now. You've been predicting Demi Moore since you watched the substance. She's royalty and she's good. It's a transformation. Exactly. It has everything that you expect to see in an acting win. There's so I'm calling this right now. I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be Demi Moore. I think they're gonna make this happen. Now that the substance is in Best Picture. And we're gonna get to this in some of the other categories as well with the crafts. Now that the substance is in Best Picture, the movie can win more Oscars. Because there's things that you kind of think about going in your head like, and it's like, oh, this movie is going to be a tech juggernaut. So yeah. I wonder how much of an outcry if Ariana cleans up for supporting and Cynthia does win for lead actress, or doesn't win for lead actress anywhere. There might be a bit of an outcry, but we'll have to see who wins and who doesn't. Paramount has an upcoming animated film called Moose and Z. Huh. I think Demi can win and should be a kick-ass winner. Absolutely. That would be awesome. Even though I would prefer Carla Sofia Gascon, I don't think I don't think she's happening. I don't think she's gonna win. So yeah. I think Marianne is getting one. Oh, are you talking about for a nomination or a win? We'll have to see. I think after the Golden Globes, the Jean-Baptiste chances are really low. Yeah, she's kind of looking at only BAFTA to get a nomination here. The substance has been seen in a bunch of other tech categories like editing and visual effects. Like, yeah, like what was it? What's his name? Clayton Davis did confirm that the substance made it in the top 20 for visual effects. That's a little bit too much for me. I'm kind of scared because, again, we're going to talk about visual effects here later, but it's also like, you know, but still, the fact that it's showing up even in the visual effects shortlist means that they're going to go hard for the substance. Score might even happen. Still, we're going to see. Do you think Demi will win SAG or BAFTA? She could win both. I mean, SAG, if she wins here, then she's absolutely taking SAG. BAFTA is a maybe. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how much they like the movie. Let's say if the substance got into the top 5 for Best Picture at the BAFTAs, then Demi could definitely win. Let's see. Let me see who else. I'm just going to see. Oh, God. I'm scrolling through a lot. There's a lot of you in chat right now. Holy shit. I love the substance score. My top 2 scores are the substance and challengers. Yeah, again, watch out for the substance. It has a very unique kind of score they could do. That's what they said about Emma Stone. She'll never win over the more experienced actress. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because I've always been saying Mikey Madison is such a relative newcomer. And this is going to be like her first nomination, which granted you do sometimes get, like, there are a lot of winners in their first nominations. But however, but with the lead performances, they do like to wait or they do like their darlings. Like, they'll give Anthony Hopkins his 2nd Oscar. They'll give Frances McDormand her 4th Oscar. And they'll give Emma Stone her 2nd Oscar in such a short amount of time. So, with Demi Moore, I mean, again, Hollywood loves Demi Moore. And this is their chance. This is their chance to give her an Oscar. This is probably going to be, yeah. I shared the YouTube video link on Gold Derby. Oh, well, thank you. That's so nice. I don't see Critics' Choice going that crazy over the substance, to be honest. I expect 5 noms: Best Picture, Director, Actress, Screenplay, Makeup. I mean, watch out for editing. Watch out. So, I'm just saying. Okay, I gotta move on. Lead actor. I think Choo Choo, we're going on the Timmy train. I feel like now that it's looking like a complete unknown is in Best Picture. I feel like Timothée Chalamet is gonna win lead actor though. I think Timothée Chalamet is gonna start winning. Then second place is gonna be Adrian Brody for the Brutalist. Again, a lot of people are gonna be saying he's winning, but I don't know. The fact that even people who don't really care for A Complete Unknown that much are saying, oh, but Timothée Chalamet is amazing. I'm like, oh, okay, so I think he might win now. Now, granted, we are talking about someone who has won an Oscar versus who hasn't won an Oscar. But let's not act like Timothée Chalamet is a complete newcomer. Like, he has been nominated for an Oscar previously. So it's, again, he has a little bit more of an advantage than someone like Mikey Madison. We'll have to see. Honestly, I feel like this top 5 might be the Oscar 5. Coleman Domingo, Ray Fiennes, Daniel Craig. I gotta go, Kristen. Love you. Yeah, you too, random citizen. Let's see. What the? Sing the Cleveland Brown theme song in the Cleveland voice, please. Absolutely not. I'm not doing that. Also, the show's called The Cleveland Show, not Cleveland Brown. Not Cleveland Brown. Cleveland Brown. God, I can't speak. But yeah, Jesse Eisenberg might end up being the 6th place nominee here, potentially. Again, why do I have Paul Mescal at number 7? I don't think I changed this. I should. Okay, the real number 6 is like The Apprentice, and then Glenn Powell, and then maybe Paul Mescal. But like, so yeah, Sebastian Stan is actually number 7. All right, so, yeah. I just screwed up the ordering there. Sebastian Stan, The Apprentice. The fact that The Apprentice performed pretty well at the Globes, getting supporting actor and lead actor, that's very good. And I'm starting to hope, hey, let's go. Let's get The Apprentice going. Honestly, I would not mind if Sebastian Stan won the Oscar. I mean, I have not seen The Brutalist. I have not seen A Complete Unknown. So I'm kind of going off of the performances I've seen, but I would like Sebastian Stan to win lead actor from what I've seen. Excuse me. Glenn Powell for Hitman. I honestly don't even think he's going to win the Golden Globe now, because now that A Real Pain is overperforming at the Globes, I feel like Jesse Eisenberg might actually... I feel like Jesse Eisenberg might end up winning the Globe for comedy actor. Sebastian Stan... Kingsley Ben-Adir, I'm wondering if he makes SAG. That'd be really funny if he made SAG. Let's pass this off to you guys. What are you guys thinking? Madam Web is 100% locked to win Best Picture at the Oscars. Joey, I have bad news. When looking at the eligible titles for the Academy Awards for Best Picture, Madam Web was not among them. It's not eligible to be nominated for Best Picture. Everyone, press, leave F's in the chat for Madam Web. The greatest movie of all time is not eligible to be nominated for Best Picture. I'm sad. It's not eligible. F's in the chat. F's in the chat! Put F's in the chat! We need F's for Madam Web. I'm sad. I'm gonna join in. F's. F! Anyways. Yeah. Yeah. I think this is pretty good for what we're looking at. I think this might... Again, I'm kind of going off of a limb here because I think it's going to be Jesse Eisenberg and not Sebastian Stan or Glenn Powell. That's kind of where I'm thinking it's going to be right now. I have a feeling Daniel Craig and Queer would perform like Joaquin Phoenix for Beau is Afraid. I don't know, because Daniel Craig and Queer, like, he seems to be taking off quite a bit. Like, a lot of the critics groups are nominating this top 5. So, I feel like he's just kind of in. Right now. Supporting actress. Even though I think Zoe Saldana will win the Oscar for supporting actress, I feel like Ariana Grande is going to win here. Ariana Grande, I feel like, might win supporting actress over here. But still... some other nominations, I feel like Felicity Jones and The Brutalist is going to be fine. I feel like this is... Wait. Oh, I forgot to switch these two. Alright, regardless. Margaret Qualley, I think, is at number 4. If the Golden Globes won for her, then absolutely the Critics' Choice are going to follow suit. And Anjanou Ellis-Taylor, I feel like The Nickel Boys is going to perform a little bit better, which is weird, because I don't have this film in Best Picture, and yet I have it getting a lot of nominations like Anjanou Ellis-Taylor. I don't know what to do. I don't really know what to do. Danielle Deadwyler for The Piano Lesson. Oh, she's absolutely vulnerable. She is vulnerable. She might, there is a good chance she doesn't get nominated. There's a good chance of that happening. However, I don't think that's caught on yet. We'll have to see. Selena Gomez for Amelia Perez. Again, she got nominated for the Golden Globe, so maybe she does get nominated here. But we'll have to see. It depends on how much the Critics' Choice Awards like. It depends on how much they like Amelia Perez. I mean, then again, maybe Selena Gomez maybe Selena Gomez does bump out Danielle Deadwyler. I don't know. Elle Fanning for A Complete Unknown. I am watching out for her, though. Monica Barbaro for A Complete Unknown. Isabel Rossellini for Conclave. Natasha Lyonne for His Three Daughters, maybe. Let's see what everyone here is saying. She'll get the Oscar too, mark my words. I guess it really depends on how long that Wicked hype can keep going. We'll have to see. You think Zoe takes Golden Globe and Ariana takes Critics' Choice? That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. They will nominate her here, though. Yeah, wait, Deadwyler. Hopefully. I'm hoping. I don't think Selena takes it. That's only a Golden Globes thing. I mean... keep in mind, the Academy has become a lot more international, and they definitely played a role in last year's Oscars. Like with Zone of Interest winning Best Sound, and with Poor Things beating Barbie in costumes and production design. I mean, my God. And also, Anatomy of a Fall winning original screenplay. Like the international, like the new international members at the Academy, like they have a lot of influence now. They have a lot of influence. OMG, Margaret Qualley was so good in The Substance. She could be a frontrunner, but no award shows understand pure cinema. Oh, she should be a frontrunner. I'd probably put a few people above Margaret Qualley, although I'm not gonna complain if she gets nominated. You think Gomez takes SAG and Oscar? Selena Gomez. Oh wait, are you talking about the Oscar nomination or wins? Because I don't think she's winning at all. But we'll have to see. You think Ariana Grande will win the Oscars as of right now? Again, that's a fair assessment to make. Gomez is the dark horse. I don't know. If anyone was going to win for Emilia Perez, it would be Zoe Saldana. Has Gomez even received a single critics nomination? I'm pretty sure she has somewhere. If you want to count the Astra Awards, they're critics, and you know it really depends. Oh, nomination. Okay, Gomez could get the Oscar nomination. That's possible, but yeah, I don't think she's winning. I'm with Joey. Ariana takes the Oscar just like Emma did in 2016. We'll have to see. We will have to see. All right. Supporting actor. Troy Kotsur won here. He won here. Also, so we'll have to see. But again, I don't know. I have no idea. Don't take the winners, at least for the acting category, at least for this, too seriously. I don't know what's going on. Kieran Culkin for A Real Pain. Yeah, he's getting nominated. Maybe wins. We'll have to see. Guy Pearce for The Brutalist. Denzel Washington for Gladiator 2. Yura Borisov for Anora. And Edward Norton for A Complete Unknown. This was what I was predicting for the Golden Globes. 6 for supporting actor. But now that Clarence Macklin didn't get nominated, now I'm like, oh, okay, so like, you know, Clarence Macklin can't like he's just gonna get nominated here. Also, I think I forgot to put Apprentice guy here, Jeremy Strong. I forgot to put him in, so he's probably maybe at number 8. He's probably at number 8 or something. The fact that Stanley Tucci couldn't even get in at the Golden Globes, that's bad for him. Gomez has a lot of friends in the Academy, perhaps. Do you think Inside Out 2 is winning cinematic and box office achievement? Oh, absolutely not. Not with Wicked there. Did you see the Lord of the Rings animated movie? Probably not. No, I didn't. No. Were you able to see Anora yet? Not yet. I like that you have Bailey at number 7 just in case. I mean, look, if they have a big hard-on for Wicked, they could just splat him over into this category. Clarence Macklin might get snubbed. Not at the Critics' Choice Awards. I cannot imagine the Critics' Choice Awards snubbing Clarence Macklin. That would be so bad. That would be so bad. I can't imagine the critics not at least nominating Clarence Macklin. No way. It's a little sad, but I think Clarence Macklin isn't winning. He isn't even getting nominated for the Golden Globes. I mean, to be fair, Yoo Jung-yoon wasn't nominated for the Golden Globes for Minari, so it's not impossible for him to win. It's not impossible. So we'll have to see. Mark Edelstein for Anora. I think, well, we'll talk about him here in a bit. Trying to think of what else could happen. Oh, I'm wondering if Dennis Quaid, maybe if I should have put Dennis Quaid higher. Fun fact about Dennis Quaid, when he was on set in that film, he wasn't even reading the script. Like, all that sexist stuff that he was saying was just coming from his mind. I totally didn't just make that a joke and just made it up. So, trust me. Yeah. Young actor or actress? Wait, hold on a second. If Clarence Macklin doesn't get nominated for Critics' Choice, his Oscar chances are over. Oh yeah, it's totally over. And I will have to scream at A24 and jump off the third story, jump off the window of the third story of my building because I would hate that so much. I think heads will explode if Jonathan Bailey gets nominated. It would be funny. That would be pretty funny, though. Young actor or actress? From what I've found out, like from Matt Neglia's Twitter, Mark Elstein is eligible to be nominated for a Nora. He is eligible. And because of that, if the voters nominated him, then he's so winning. If they nominated Mark Elstein, he is so winning this category. But if not, let's see who else. If not him, then Cooper Hoffman for Saturday Night. Because he is old enough, and he does have the name recognition, and he is in a big film, and so I feel like that would be the most likely option. Then you have Isaac Wong for Dee Dee, Elliot Heffernan for Blitz. People, I think, are sleeping on Alia Brown for Furiosa. She was the lead of that film for, like, a good chunk, so she may very well get nominated here. And also, Daphne Keane for Deadpool and Wolverine. Watch out. She is eligible to be nominated in this category, and Deadpool and Wolverine, it's not going to get nominated anywhere else, so they might just put her in here and say, hey, we nominated Deadpool for something, so we can have the Deadpool team here or whatever. So, like, they could very well do that. They could very well do that. And also, like, it's not like Daphne... And plus, let's face it, within this lineup, like, Cooper Hoffman and Daphne Keane are, like, the most well-known people in the running here. Like, hell, Daphne Keane literally had her own TV show with, His Dark Materials and was in The Acolyte. So it's like, I think people might be sleeping on Daphne Keane. Maisie Stella for My Old Ass, that could happen. Alicia Weir for Abigail, that might happen. Nakia Adams for Bird. Zoe Ziegler for Janet Planet. I'm kind of looking around. Yeah. Let's see what you guys have to say. Maisie Stella should get in there. She could get in there. I think Saturday Night is number 2 or number 1 for Ensemble because it won the Astros Awards. Maybe. We'll get into Ensemble here in a bit, but that's a possibility. No Way in Hell is Alicia Weir even close to getting nominated for this category. It's a performance in a vampire horror movie that came out in April. I mean, they do nominate some performances, like in some out there films. Like, they nominated the girl from The Creator. So, there's that. Was the girl who played young Elphaba not eligible? She probably was, but the problem is I don't think she has anywhere near as much screen time as some of these people. Like, like Mark Elstein is, I'm assuming is practically a lead in Nora. Cooper Hoffman has a lot of screen time in Saturday Night. Isaac Wong, Elliot Heffernan, Alia Brown were practically leads. And Daphne Keane, she was a very strong presence in Deadpool and Wolverine, and also, she's probably the second most well-known person here. So, yeah. It's a very small bit part of the Elphaba girl. I would say that, yeah. Elphaba, like the girl who played Elphaba. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think she has enough screen time to be nominated here. So, that's kind of why I'm thinking. Alright. Ensemble. Oh, again, I don't know who's winning here. Don't pay too much attention to it. But Sing Sing, I want to say if Sing Sing doesn't get nominated here, then it's over. But Coda didn't get nominated here. So it could rebound. It could. But anyways. Wicked, also a very strong possibility. Conclave, yeah. Anora, yeah. Brutalist, yeah. Saturday Night, yeah. Honestly, all of these are pretty good bets. Watch out for Emilia Perez. Maybe Emilia Perez could get in. The Substance, there's not a big cast. It's really mainly just Demi Moore, Margaret Qualley, and Dennis Quaid. But look at the Holdovers. They nominated that for Ensemble. Watch out for September 5. Watch out for September 5, guys. Watch out. That's, like, that might, ooh. Ugh. I'm wondering if September 5 might make SAG. Anyways. Dune Part 2, Complete Unknown, Challengers, Nickel Boys, Gladiator, Piano Lesson, maybe. We'll have to see. Let's see what you guys are thinking. Mark and Cooper are too old, I think. No. Mark Edelstein apparently was, it was confirmed by Matt Negley on Twitter. Mark Edelstein was eligible Cooper Hoffman, he may or may not be eligible. It's kind of up in the air. I'm kind of guessing he was. So there's that. Saturday Night beat Dune, Emilia Perez, Conclave, and Wicked. At the Astros, yeah, maybe, yeah. Conclave has been strong in some critics groups. That's true. Emilia Perez could get in, yeah. Mark Elstein doesn't qualify. Matt Neglia talked with someone at Critics' Choice and confirmed that Mark Elstein was eligible. Don't ask me. Go ask Matt. Look at Matt Neglia's Twitter. He confirmed that Mark Elstein was eligible. I'm just telling you this. Mark Elstein was 21 or younger when in Anora. That's been confirmed. He is eligible. Is September 5 Oscar worthy? I don't know. I have not seen it, but I'm not getting good vibes from it. What is it? I don't know who could win. Well, yeah. I'm rooting for Saturday Night for some noms and wins. I mean, hey, Saturday Night was great. I love Saturday Night. I hope it, I wouldn't mind, actually, no, I don't want it to win ensemble because I want Sing Sing to win ensemble. That's very important. Wicked is probably winning. Sing Sing didn't win at the Astros and is a precursor for Critics' Choice. Possibly. We'll have to see. They need 6 nomination slots for the Oscars. I don't agree. I like just keeping it at 5 because when having 6, you're just asking, you're just kind of inviting another basically, I feel like it should be hard. It should be hard to get nominated for an Oscar, and it should be hard to win an Oscar. And if you just keep, blowing up the number of nominees, well, it's just everyone can get nominated now. I don't mind Best Picture being 10 because it's, everyone has their top 10 films of the year and it's the biggest category of the evening. But I like keeping it at 5. It should be hard to get nominated for an Oscar. September 5 has an 86 on Rotten Tomatoes, so it's not super strong with critics, relatively speaking. Sure, but so is Saturday Night. In fact, Saturday Night has worse reviews, and it has been doing pretty well with some critics groups, at least in some categories. Let's see. Saturday Night is my favorite movie of the year. It's one of mine. But you wouldn't mind if Saturday Night won for ensemble? I mean, I don't know. I really feel like Sing Sing has the best, by far the best quality of ensemble by a landslide. Saturday Night has the most cast, and I don't mind it getting nominated, but Sing Sing, I feel like, just has the best cast of the year. The best. Amelia Perez has a 76. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's you don't have to be the most critically acclaimed thing in the world. You just have to be good enough to get awards buds. That's kind of the main thing. But anyways, on to cinematography, because, oh boy, so much could happen here. Anyways, I'm starting to think if the Nickel Boys is going to get Best Picture at the Oscars, it could win cinematography. Sort of like that narrative, how with, The Zone of Interest won Best Sound at the Oscars. I feel like the narrative with the Nickel Boys might be very unique for it. Plus, The Brutalist, maybe. We'll have to see. Dune, I don't think, I'm starting to worry if Dune will get nominated for the Oscar for cinematography. But it'll get nominated here. It'll get nominated here. Conclave, I don't think it'll get the Oscar nomination, but I think it will here. Wicked, also, I don't think it's getting the Oscar nomination, but they will nominate Wicked in so many categories. Believe you me. And Nosferatu. Oh, again, I need to see the movie, but if Nosferatu has just as great, if Nosferatu has just as great cinematography as the trailers make it out to be, then oh my god, it could get nominated. But we'll have to see. Alright, we will have to see. But I think it'll get nominated here. What else? Oh yeah, Anora, maybe. Emilia Perez, maybe. Furiosa's been doing very well in the craft categories with critics. Very well. So there might be a chance it shows up here. Maria, The Substance, I don't know. I think right now we're kind of looking at too much competition right now. Gladiator, Challenger, Saturday Night, a Complete Unknown and The Girl with the Needle, I think will get at the Oscars, like ASC, but they won't be in here. Let's see what you guys are saying about cinematography. How is the Substance cinematography solo? I thought one of the highlights of the movie was the cinematography. Out of curiosity, I'm not good with cinematography. I mean, with the Critics' Choice Awards, it might, but there's just so much competition right now, and so much big, showy competition, especially with, like, Nosferatu getting a lot... Nosferatu's getting a lot of nominations, and even winning some things, so... Ooh. The Wicked cinematography sucks, though. I mean, that's not stopping critics from nominating it, especially if they want to have a Wicked Palooza. I've seen Nosferatu, and damn, the cinematography is remarkable. Ooh! Ooh, let's go. They will nominate Wicked just as much as they can. Yeah, that's kind of why I'm thinking. The Wicked cinematography wasn't bad. Some people just have problems with the color saturation. I don't mind. I do kind of agree with that. Like, I don't think the blocking and the long takes, that's not bad. I mean, sure, it's not like as colorful, but I feel like the camera movements make it up for me. Don't tell Jonathan Fuji that, because he like if he heard someone saying good things about the Wicked cinematography, he'll probably, like, come in and, like, bash them with a hammer or something. Let's see. Could Jason Reitman sneak in for directing? At Critics' Choice? Only if, like, Saturday Night does very well in Best Picture, but at the same time, now that we know that the Critics' Choice Awards will only do, like, 6 nominees now in all the other categories, I don't think Jason Reitman has much of a shot here. He might have had a shot if there were like 10 nominees for a director, but not here. Not here. Can we expect a Craven reaction? Oh, I don't have money. I'm sorry. I don't have money. I'm like why do you think I'm trying so hard to make YouTube work? Anyways, yeah. So, yeah. Let's see. That's about all I have to say about cinematography right now. Film editing. This is where The Substance being in Best Picture helps it so much. Because now that The Substance is going to get Best Picture at the Oscars, this thing can win film editing and sound. Because think about it. This whole time we were thinking, oh yeah, Dune's going to win both these. Like, sure. But the problem is, it's doing piss poor with right now. People don't, voters are not nominating this movie in as many categories. So, what it comes down to is that they're like, oh, well, we already gave Dune a bunch of awards. Why are we giving this one a bunch of awards? Let's not do that. But now you have The Substance, and it's like jingling keys. Ooh, this new shiny tech thing. And you can now give this thing editing and sound. You can now do that now. Because the sound in this movie is so pervasive. It's so much, like, in your ears. And it's like, and you pair that up with sound, with editing, the rapid fire editing. Like, now that this thing is in Best Picture, like this, like, it can absolutely win now. So watch out. And also, it was just nominated at the Eddie Awards for comedy editing, and it might very well win. It might win that. So yeah. Anora, Brutalist, Conclave, Wicked. Oh God, I'm watching out for September 5. It didn't get in at the Eddies, but these are the critics, so we'll have to see how they go. Nickel Boys, Challengers, Furiosa. Again, Furiosa did pretty well with the critics groups, and it did get the Eddie nomination, so we'll have to see. Saturday Night. I just realized Saturday Night didn't get editing at the Eddies. I just realized, because they did Anora, Wicked, Challengers, Substance, and A Real Pain. Oh, so yeah, now Saturday Night's done. Like, yeah. Sing Sing, A Complete Unknown. Those are just kind of the outside shots. Let's see what you guys are saying. If Wicked Part 1 manages to win Best Picture Director, Actress, and Supporting Actress, does this increase its chances to win Best Picture at the Oscars? I mean, at Critics' Choice? I mean, yeah, because the Critics' Choice try to predict the Oscars, and they try to do what they think the Oscars are doing. Oh, that would be kind of big. You could see The Substance or Anora winning editing. I'm just saying, it might end up being The Substance. Oh, John the Bopper says, are we talking about Wicked? I like Wicked. I've seen it 3 times now. Yeah, I do really love Wicked too. Let's see. Oh, you're talking to Hunter. All right. Do you think Gabriel LaBelle will win the Golden Globe for comedy musical actor? Probably not. I think it's gonna be Jesse Eisenberg for A Real Pain. I don't feel very confident of The Substance being nominated, but if it succeeds, it will definitely win. I mean, look, the fact that it overperformed this much at the Globes, getting director, screenplay, and picture, that now it's locked in for Best Picture at the Oscars. And if it's in Best Picture, now it can win editing and sound. It can absolutely win those 2 now. Then the Critics' Choice make good decisions and far from the Oscars like RRR. I mean, sure, but also RRR didn't, like, that was kind of a pipe dream. And also, it didn't get nominated for that much stuff. Whereas, you know, The Substance actually has the above-the-line potential to back that up. So, I feel like it has, you know, I think, yeah, I think, I feel like The Substance is going to do a lot more than RRR. Is there a chance Saturday Night could sneak in for Best Picture at BAFTA? Absolutely not. I cannot imagine that ever happening. I wouldn't mind, but I can't. No, there's no way. There's no way they would do that. There's no way. No way. But yeah. Production design. Wicked's winning this. Easy. You know, Dune, The Brutalist, Conclave. I'm going with Furiosa and Gladiator, although Gladiator I don't think has been performing as well as it could have. So this is tough. This is absolutely tough right now, all right? But Furiosa has been doing very well with critics groups. So it might end up winning. No, not winning. Getting nominated, I should say. It could very well end up getting nominated. So, yeah. Would watch out for Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice has been performing pretty well with critics as well, so we'll have to see. Nosferatu has been getting a lot of production design nominations. Again, watch out for that. I'm wondering if that could take out Gladiator. The Substance, Blitz, Amelia Perez, yeah. Honestly, it is kind of between the top 8. The top 8 is the most likely here. Let's hear your thoughts on production design. Saturday Night is too American for a film for the BAFTAs. I would agree. Can we just not do September 5 of the Oscars? Hey, you know, let's just see. Two Popes or Conclave? I probably prefer Conclave. I would put Nosferatu in production design. It will probably come in as a surprise, but I think it could happen. It could definitely happen. It really, but again, there's a difference between the critics groups and the Critics' Choice, and they do try to predict Best Picture, or they do try to predict the Oscars. British people win funny movie that has amazing soundtrack. Let's see. I wish they were released Nosferatu earlier. What is withholding onto it until Christmas? Beats me. I don't know. Again, little reminder, guys, since we're like a little bit, maybe halfway through the predictions. Once again, I'm letting you guys know, channel memberships are open. I'm doing a lot of, updates in terms of, the Oscar, no, not the Oscar, but the regional critics groups. I'm doing a lot of videos on those and some other smaller topic videos. All this and more for $2 a month. You get all these little perks, and you get your name in the end of my videos, which is really cool. So that's all. That's awesome. Anyways. Yeah. This is kind of where I'm thinking with production design. Costume design. This is where we're going to see a fantasy, jamboree. My God. Oh, wait. Hold on. Wicked's winning. Dune's getting nominated. Oh, wait. Ah, man, I forgot to put Gladiator below. This is where this is where I feel like the images are more accurate to what I'm saying. Because Furiosa, I'm now convinced, is going to get nominated for costume design at the Critics' Choice Awards. And I'm not going to lie, the fact that it's getting this many texts at Critics' Choice, and it's going to get the fantasy nominations at the guilds, Makes me wonder how well it could do at the Oscars. Gladiator, and also Beetlejuice. I feel like Beetlejuice is going to get nominated for costume design here. And again, that's kind of what I'm wondering if it could get in production design at the Oscars. Because they like nominating things a lot. And, you know, the fact that Beetlejuice is such a big tech player. Oh, watch out. Maria Nosferatu might happen. But again, there's just so much competition right now. The Brutalist, Blitz, like honestly, the Brutalist and Blitz are more likely at the Oscars, even though I think Blitz is just kind of dead in the water. I don't know. Let's see what you guys think. If I become a member, will you review Craven? I'll try. I don't have money. I don't have money right now, and obviously, and you know, so we'll have to see. But if I can try to see it. I will try to see Craven. Yeah, I'll try to see it. But yeah, if Sing Sing missed tomorrow morning in either picture or supporting actor, we have a problem. Oh, I will perform a eulogy on camera. I will have a straight up eulogy. I will be so sad and depressed. Gladiator 2 is a bunch of sweaty men. Wait, won't the membership pay for the ticket to Craven? True. Oh, but the thing is, like, the YouTube, it doesn't come automatically. The YouTube payments only come in, like, you know, once you reach the threshold of $100 in terms of any revenue, like, regardless whether it's you know, the ad revenue or membership revenue, and then that will roll over into the next month, which will be at around the 20th something of each month. So I would have to see. Actually, you know what? But I'll try, if I do get paid on, you know, on, like, we'll have to see. Like, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Yeah. Like, YouTube payments are just kind of strange. But there is, yeah. Oh, I finally watched Gladiator 2, and I like the first one. I just wouldn't stay awake for the past 30 minutes. Maybe it's just not for me. We'll have to see. Why do I say, well, I always say we'll have to see. Why do I always say that? Like, oh yeah, you told me about that. Yeah. I am wish Saturday Night was a bigger film. Same. Let's see. Should I rule out Saturday Night and Gladiator 2 as Best Picture nominees? Absolutely. Like, rule them out. Like, they are absolutely not getting in. They are dead in the water. Why is Maria number 7? Sonic 3 isn't even out yet. Was it? Wait, Maria. Oh, haha, I get it. I get what you're saying. I'm going to see Craven in IMAX tomorrow night because I enjoy enabling bad behavior. Oh, you little scamp. If I become a member, you have to watch The Polar Express with me in VC. I simply have to know what you really think about that film. All right. Let's do it. All right. You want to call my, do it. Let's do it. Yeah. Do it. Yeah. Oh, but yeah. Costume design, I feel like it's going to be, you know... wait, oh my god, wait, there's more. If Critics' Choice doesn't nominate Sing Sing in any category, do we need to send an ambulance to your house? Likely. Maria has 2 destinies in the Critics' Choice Awards: being ignored because the critics don't like the film, or giving a surprise in costumes and cinematography. Perhaps. But yeah, we'll have to see. Hair and makeup. This is pretty easy for Critics' Choice. Substance is winning. Wicked, I don't think it's going to get the Oscar nomination because there's not really that much prosthetic stuff going on, and the Academy likes prosthetics way more than hairstyling. I tried telling people this when it came to Barbie, but yet no one listened to me. So, yeah, but Wicked's going to get nominated here. Or it's going to get nominated here. Dune, I don't think it's going to get the Oscar nomination either, but I think it'll get nominated here. Furiosa, Beetlejuice, sure. Nosferatu, I don't think Nosferatu is getting the Oscar nomination because I feel like there's too much competition, and I feel like we're already asking too much of the Academy to nominate one horror movie for makeup. I'm not saying Nosferatu shouldn't get nominated, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know the odds of getting 2 of them nominated at the Oscars are going to be any strong, but still, it'll get in at the Critics' Choice Awards. That's fine. Emilia Perez, I'm more willing to say would get the Oscar nomination than Critics' Choice, because people just don't realize that, you know, like Carlos Sofia Gascon is like under some heavy makeup in the first act of the film, and it's like amazing makeup. They might just think that's just a different person entirely. Saturday Night. I don't think that would ever get the Oscar nomination, but again, maybe Critics' Choice. Different Man, I think, is definitely getting the Oscar nomination, but here, it's a bit tough. Complete Unknown, Gladiator, Joker, Hitman, we'll have to see. So yeah, what are you guys thinking? Substance absolutely deserves that win, absolutely. Joker should be number 1. What are you on? What am I on? The first one didn't win this category, and that film actually was in Best Picture. Meanwhile, this one is a sequel kind of doing the same makeup that the first one did, and everyone hates this film. So there's no way it's getting nominated for hair and makeup. Absolutely no way. Yeah, the only prosthetic in Wicked are Cynthia Erivo's ears. That is true. Yeah, that's like the most that's in the movie. Absolutely, it's absolutely not getting in the Oscars. No. Have you seen the makeup in I, Frankenstein? Yeah, it's kind of funny. I, Frankenstein is kind of funny. Did you not see Lady Gaga in that movie? Yeah, I did see Lady Gaga in that movie. But the first film didn't even win in this category, and so why would this one? A movie that people hate and like it's just not even doing that much with the makeup. So yeah, I think Saturday Night maybe instead of Furiosa. I would not suggest doing that because Furiosa has been doing very well in the makeup categories with critics groups. I think, and regardless, it's been doing way better than Saturday Night has. Oh my God, Trash Marine has become a member of the Hannahcast channel. Oh my God. All right. Well, all right. There. All right. Bet we're going to watch Polar Express. Set a date and time and we'll do it. All right. Anyways. What is it? It took like 3 hours to apply the green makeup on the Wicked Witch and Wicked. Do you think that would count for something? You think that counted for something? Makeup always takes a long time to do. Like no matter what it is, like makeup always takes a long time to do. And a lot of these other contenders, like Substance, Furiosa, Beetlejuice, Nosferatu, Sasquatch Sunset, Different Man, they take even longer to do. That's the problem. They take longer to do. Makeup always takes hours to do because you can't just like slap green paint and call it a day. Like there's always like layers to it. You will spend literally all of your money in service of the bit. Thank you. That's awesome. Are you saying that you didn't think Lady Gaga looked good? She looked good. I'm just saying I don't think it's wise to expect that this film is going to win Best Makeup, like a movie that's way more worsely acclaimed than the first film, and the first film didn't even win. And not only that, this year, there's so much competition. There's so much competition for makeup and hairstyling this year. There's no way Joker gets nominated. Hell, it didn't even get any... Fun fact, Joker Folie à Deux didn't get a single nomination at the Makeup Guild. Not one! It's like, it's crazy. She make on my up till I hair. Thank you, John the Bopper. Sasquatch should be over Hitman. What makeup is even in Hitman? Trust me, SDVR. At the actual makeup branch, of the Academy, they would absolutely do the Sasquatch Sunset over Hitman. You have to think like Critics' Choice. Critics' Choice, they don't know anything about makeup. They don't know anything about visual effects. They don't know anything about this stuff. They just like to they just like to vote for their favorites. So, while I do think Sasquatch Sunset is infinitely more likely for the Oscar, I'm just saying Hitman might do a little bit better with the Critics' Choice Awards because they just like they're normies. They're basically. If Wicked Part 1 were to get in for hair and makeup at the Oscars, which movie would be omitted? Oh, I don't even know. I don't even want to think about that right now. What would you do if The Substance didn't win makeup and hairstyling? That'd be like, then why are you nominating it for Best Picture? You're voting for this movie to be nominated for Best Picture, and yet the prosthetic makeup doesn't win? That'd be weird. The substance has some serious makeup. I'll give it that. Yeah, see? Let's see. I think some people don't understand how much makeup there is in the substance, not just the Monstero suit. I think it's pretty apparent when you see the substance how much makeup there is. Let's see. If the substance somehow loses, who wins, Wicked or Dune? At the Critics' Choice Awards, it would be Wicked because they're basic. Okay, I'm gonna see. Okay, yeah. Let's get into the next category. Ew. What are we doing? Okay. First off, Dune should be winning, or Planet of the Apes. That's whichever one. Fine. Wicked, I don't hate this. I can live with this. Furiosa, all right, good. I think I've been saying it's gonna be fine in visual effects. Twisters, sure. All right. Oh, why are we doing this? Critics groups have been nominating the substance, and a couple of them, one or two of them, have even given the substance the win for visual effects. Why? The makeup is the achievement in the substance. We don't need to give this visual effects. What are we doing? Like, it's sort of like nominating Everything Everywhere All at Once for visual effects. It's like the visual effects and Everything Everywhere All at Once were an extension of its editing, and it won for editing. All right, fair enough. Poor Things, it was getting visual effects nominations and even won the BAFTA for some reason. But it's like, what, the visual effects are merely an extension of its production design. Like, honor the production design. Like, that's where the achievement is. The visual effects are just extending that. And look at that. It won for production design. The substance, like, why would we do this? Like, but again, like, this makes sense for Critics' Choice. It's not going to get shortlisted at the Oscars. I can't imagine this happening. So I don't think so, but still, so yeah, it's not going to get at the Oscars, but for the Critics' Choice Awards, especially since it made the top 20 in the visual effects shortlist at the Oscars, which I don't think it's going to make it in the top 10, but it made the top 20, and it's like, all right, that's all I need to be convinced that's going to get in at a Critics' Choice. All right. They're just going to do this. They're just going to do the substance. Man, I should have figured there was going to be like one like Oscar bait film that they were going to try to do. That's I'm just like, why? I'd rather Planet of the Apes because the other Planet of the Apes didn't win for visual effects. I mean, I would not be upset if Planet of the Apes won visual effects. That would be great. Wait, let's see. If Sonic 3 has any chance of any awards, it's visual effects. Oh, I would already say no, absolutely not. And now I'm especially saying absolutely not because it, like, despite the fact there is one film still missing from the top 20 at the visual effects shortlist at the Oscars. But however, Clayton Davis confirmed that Sonic 3 was not in the shortlist. It's not part of the top 20. So Sonic 3 will not be getting nominated for visual effects at the Oscars. It will not happen. I hear Corley in an interview said there were quite a bit of visual effects in the movie, which is crazy because it looks so seamless in my opinion. Yes, there are definitely some visual effects in... there were some visual effects in the substance, but they're probably like just small things. They're just small, like the most visual effects thing probably in the movie was like I'm not going to say what it was, but it was at the end when something happens. But, and I mean like at the very end of the movie, but I'm just kind of like... I mean, that's kind of like the most that's going on. That's not really, like, most movies can do that. So, like, they're seamless because they're mostly simpler visual effects to pull off, very likely. Again, the makeup is the achievement. Give it an award for makeup. We don't need to give it an award for visual effects. I love this, and I love the substance. I love the substance. But best visual effects does not mean best movie with visual effects. Honor the achievement, not the movie. I mean, wait, okay. SDVR says, oh god, I despise Twisters. The VFX were good, but god, that movie was so damn bad. Yeah, like, Twisters, yeah, especially having seen Twisters, the visual effects were absolutely stunning in the film. Probably some of the best, like, effects destruction simulations I've seen in a while. That was incredible. I mean, if you had to choose another category for Sonic 3, it'd probably be makeup because of Gerald Robotnik. Maybe, but I don't. Again, makeup is very competitive this year, and I don't think it's going to get shortlisted. Oscar baiting is a sin according to the Bible. Do all the effects? Demi's birth count as visual? Demi Moore's eye. The thing where it's like, yeah, that's technically visual effects, but that's also like one thing. Like we're talking about like what the Substance did over like the grand visual effects achievements that we're seeing in like Gladiator 2 or Alien Romulus. So like if Alien Romulus got nominated here instead of the Substance, oh my god, that would be so wonderful. That would be so wonderful. Or Gladiator 2. If Gladiator 2 or Alien Romulus got in, this would be a great category. This would be a great category. Mufasa looks so unbelievable. Yeah, wait. Lion King was, Mufasa looks so unimaginably mid. Lion King 2019 was tolerable, and that's because it was a remake of one of the most celebrated films of all time. Mufasa also doesn't look very visually good either. Like, say what you will about the first Lion King, but it looked real. Like, the effects look like, oh, that looks like they're filming in Africa. Mufasa just looks way more animated and artificial. So it's like, it's a lot more expressive, but it comes at the cost of the realism. So in terms of the visual effects, it's like the effects just look worse in Mufasa. So I'm not really excited for that. How dare you not laugh at my joke? I will now be taking my leave. Harumph. Wait, what? Oh, keep in mind, I'm doing a lot right now, like keeping up with the chat. I would put Better Man higher because of the critics' buzz on the film. I'm just not sure enough critics have seen it yet. Maybe they have, but I don't know. And plus, when it comes to Critics' Choice, you do want to prioritize Best Picture nominees. And so, Dune, Wicked, The Substance, like, again, if this were the visual effects if this were the Oscars for visual effects, I would take that more serious. I would take, Better Man above The Substance, but I just don't think they've seen it yet. Which is also why I'm not really thinking the Critics' Choice are going to nominate Mufasa. I just think, let's see. Dune might be snub heavy. They are waiting for part 3. Absolutely not in visual effects, though. If for nothing else, like, Dune will win visual effects. Like, there's no way it misses visual effects. Like, if we're assuming Dune 2 is like Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, where that movie underperformed a lot in text, it's still won visual effects. There is no way in hell Dune misses visual effects unless it's just not in Best Picture. But then again, I guess it also kind of depends on what else is nominated, but still, there's no way Dune misses in visual effects. No way. Mufasa loses infinite points because John Oliver isn't in the reboot franchise anymore. John Oliver as Zazu is unironically excellent casting. He is, although admittedly this is a younger Zazu, and everyone who's younger in Mufasa has been are recast by a younger actor, so maybe that's why. I think they might snub Wicked in some tag categories because of Part 2. I don't know. Well, I think Wicked Part 2 might be more vulnerable than Wicked Part 1. That Lord of the Rings movie also got nominated for Best Picture when there were 5 noms. True, but still, I still want to say that, like, Dune, even then, Dune's just going to be in Best Picture. It's going to be in Best Picture, so yeah. Other contenders, Beetlejuice, I wouldn't like that because it's just kind of like the old school effects, and I prefer visual effects that are moving the technology forward. Deadpool and Wolverine might get in at the Oscars because they actually did some pretty interesting things, especially with the hand and the head thing, which apparently was like way harder to pull off than many people think. Alien Romulus. If Alien Romulus got in, I would love that, but I'm worried. Why are people trying to make Hundreds of Beavers happen? Why? Again, I love Hundreds of Beavers, but again, the effects were intentionally bad in that movie. The effects were bad in Hundreds of Beavers. And that's the joke. The joke is that the effects are bad. It's best visual effects, not like best movie with visual effects. I just, like, yeah. Wait, hold on. Wait, Liam said something. It's like, hundreds of beavers, because ha ha ha, funny. Yeah, that's, I've seen a couple of critics groups nominating hundreds of beavers. I'm like, guys, why? Come on. God, like, the visual effects are not to be taken seriously. We're not supposed to actually take the hundreds of beavers seriously in visual effects. They're bad as a joke. Like, come on. We don't need to do this, people. Come on. It's funny because of its directing and its editing and its storyboarding. That's not, oh my god. Oh my god. That would be so bad. Was 2024 a good year in film? Good, not great. Being intentionally bad takes talent though, no. I mean, but the thing is, but the problem is, like, it works for the movie, but if we're talking about best visual effects, like the most groundbreaking, innovative effects of the year, that's not really hundreds of beavers. Like, again, that's more the storyboarding and the directing and the writing. We're talking about, like, the best achievements in, like, visual effects being, like, again, how, like, the progression in visual effects technology, like, man, look how, like, the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park, like, that was such a leap forward in visual effects. Or Gravity, like, no one had ever seen space effects done like that before. Planet of the Apes, oh my god, these animals look so real. Like, or The Irishman, where, they made actors look younger, and it looks, at least at the time, very seamless. So, that's kind of why I'm thinking, yeah. Let's see. Yeah. That's kind of what I'm thinking with visual effects. Yeah. Original score. Dune is ineligible for the Oscar. I don't know why I still did not put Dune Part 2 in there. Like, God, it's Dune Part 2. Regardless. Okay? Dune Part 2, I think it's not eligible for the Oscar, but I think it will win here because the Critics' Choice Awards, they like to stick it to the Oscars. Like, when a movie is ineligible for a category at the Oscars or is not shortlisted, like, for example, when Birdman was ineligible from being nominated for original score at the Oscars, the Critics' Choice Awards gave it the win. Tar was ineligible from being nominated for score, and Critics' Choice gave it the win. And then you have the shortlists. Oppenheimer didn't make the top 20 shortlist for visual effects, and yet Critics' Choice gave it the win. Barbie didn't get shortlisted for makeup and hairstyling, and yet, once again, Critics' Choice gave it the win for best makeup. So, I feel like because the Critics' Choice Awards likes to stick it to the Oscars, I feel like that's where Dune Part 2 will win. So, yeah. Emilia Perez, I think, would ultimately win the Oscar, but again, because of them liking to stick it to the Oscars, I think Dune will win here. Brutalist, Conclave, Challengers, Wicked. Oh, yeah, this is 5 out of 6 with the Golden Globes, except no Wild Robot. I think they'll probably nominate Wicked. It doesn't make sense, because, like, again, there's just so much, like, it's, like, most of it is not, original music, but still, I think they'll probably do it here. Saturday Night, I would love that, but they're probably not going to. Blitz, Gladiator. I think The Substance will get nominated for score at the Oscars. I think it'll get nominated for score at the Oscars, but probably not here. Sing Sing, Nosferatu, we'll have to see. What are you guys thinking? What are you guys thinking of score? Wild Robot should be in over Wicked. I'd prefer that, but you gotta think like the Critics' Choice Awards for these. I think The Brutalist will win Oscars. Which Oscars? Are you talking score at the Oscars? Maybe. The critics aren't as enamored with Emilia Perez as the Golden Globes. Again, we'll have to see. We'll definitely see tomorrow how much the Critics' Choice Awards love Emilia Perez. Wild Robot will get nominated. Maybe. We'll have to see. Challengers should win score hands down. Admittedly, it didn't really stick with me as much as most people, but we'll have to see. Yes, score. Okay. Yeah, Wicked is more soundtrack, and those are unoriginal. Wild Robot in. Again, at the Oscars, I would say Wild Robot is more likely, but with the Critics' Choice Awards, I mean, they will nominate ineligible films all the time. So we'll see. Original song. All right, Mi Camino for Emilia Perez, I feel like we'll win here. El Mal for Emilia Perez, Kiss the Sky, Piece by Piece, Ain't No 11 Oklahoma, Beyond. I think Beyond will probably be nominated here. Like, they nominated This Wish last year from Wish, and they'll probably nominate it here. Then there's some other films like We're Back from 1 to 2, Harper and Will Go West, Why I'm Still Here, Compress, Repress. You know, you can see all these movies here. Yeah. Then there's I Always Wanted a Brother. I Always Wanted a Brother. Like, oh my god, that song looks so bad. To think we might get Selena Gomez, Zoe Saldana, Carlos Sofia Gascon, 9 Inch Nails, Maren Morris, and maybe even Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande performing at the Oscars. Oh my god, if they have Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande performing at the Oscars, Jesus Christ. So yeah, let's see. Critics also like to predict the Oscars, so they should give more noms to Amelia Perez than the regional critics. That is also true. They do like to predict the Oscars, the Critics' Choice Awards. Amelia Perez songs are so mid. I actually like quite a few of the Amelia Perez songs. Like, I really like El Mal, Mi Camino. I also really love Para. That's a really good song. And then there's also, yeah, I really like those songs. Beyond is definitely a better song than This Wish. It was probably going to get nominated then. Love the LED Oscar behind you. Oh yeah, thank you. I got this earlier this year at the, I think it was like the actual Academy store. Although the sad thing is, there's no. I thought there was gonna be like a thing to hang it up on, or something. But no, it's just. I have to figure that out. I have to figure out how to prop this thing up. In my opinion, Kiss You Shot. Oh, Kiss the Sky should win. I was like, what? But yeah. Let's see. Hot take: the songs from Smile 2 are better than most of these. I haven't seen that, but we'll see. I Always Wanted a Brother. Oh my god, that song will sound so bad. It sounds like a song from the Lion Guard. That's what, like, I Always Wanted a Brother sounds like a Lion Guard song. It just has the exact same bland melody or beat, like dun, 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 dun. Like the Lion Guard songs all sound the same, and this just sounds like that. Anyways, Double Life deserves more respect for actually being a subtle Drake diss. I haven't seen that, but that's kind of funny. People hate the Moana 2 songs, and the Globes prove that PBP isn't as strong as you thought. I'm just saying, the Golden Globes last year didn't nominate Wish for song, and yet the Critics' Choice did. El Mal should win instead of Mi Camino. I'd probably agree with that. I would agree with that. Have you seen Amelia Perez? I did. I actually quite liked it. So, the people are adding The Journey from the 6888 a lot recently. The Journey will definitely get into the Oscars because it's done by Diane Warren and she always gets nominated. At the Oscars, believe me, The Journey's absolutely in. But, however, this is the Critics' Choice Awards. They're not as gung-ho on Diane Warren, so I'm not ready to put her in there yet. Could Diane Warren potentially miss the Oscars this year? No. If that were to happen, then the world would plunge into an apocalypse because like she's pretty much like an annual sacrifice. Like she's got to get nominated for the Oscar every year, so you know the rest of us can live. Thank you, Diane Warren. Like a Bird, Sing Sing at number 14. Again, more likely at the Oscars, not here though. I think that, yeah. How is Nickel Boys like the Tree of Life or the Zone of Interest? I don't know. I didn't compare it to those two. I haven't seen it yet. Diane Warren, what song? The Journey from the 6888. The Academy Store. Wow, do you live in LA? That's nice. No, the online store. The online store at the online Academy Store. Why would they nominate 2 songs for Amelia Perez? Because it's a musical and Best Picture, and this could absolutely happen. What? Which musical do you like more, Amelia Perez or Wicked? Wicked, definitely. Do you think Amelia Perez deserves having the most nominations at the Golden Globes? I haven't watched it. I can't say. I don't know what I would nominate for the Golden Globes. What time are the nominations announced for Critics' Choice tomorrow? I believe they will be... Okay, tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right? All right. Let's see. Yeah. Compress, repress too low. We'll have to see. Now let's move on to animated feature. All right. Wild Robot, Wallace and I honestly, Inside Out 2, I'm saying is just not even number 2 to win. I think it could be either Wallace and Gromit or Flo that takes it over Inside Out 2. So we'll have to see. And keep in mind, Wallace and Gromit could win the BAFTA. Wallace and Gromit might win the BAFTA. We'll have to see. And it is like Aardman's most acclaimed film since Curse of the Were-Rabbit, probably. I was going to have Transformers 1 above Memoir of a Snail, but, however, the fact that the critics groups are all just nominating the same 5 movies, Wild Robot, Wallace and Gromit, Inside Out, Flow, Memoir, I'm like, alright, that's our 5 plus Moana 2, because it just came out, and, they did Wish last year, so, yeah. Despicable Me 4, we're probably getting out the PGA, piece by piece. The critics don't really care for Lord of the Rings that much. Let's see. Flow is 2 only because Wallace and Gromit isn't out yet. That might be true. That might be true. We'll have to see. Wallace and Gromit gets the BAFTA guaranteed. Again, we'll have to see. I do want to see what happens, but if Wallace and Gromit wins the BAFTA, Jesus Christ! Like, again, then you absolutely cannot say Inside Out 2 is number 2 to win. Because, man, Disney's just not doing good. And they're probably not even going to win next year because they only have 2 animated movies out next year. Elio, which looks stupid, and Zootopia 2, which is a Disney sequel. And you don't really win an animated feature Oscar if you're a Disney sequel unless you're Toy Story. So, yeah. Yeah. I think it would be a major snub if Chew doesn't get nominated. I think he just got snubbed at the Golden Globes because it's more international biased. We'll have to see. I would not be upset at John M. Chu getting nominated, but that's just me. Despicable Me 3 was nominated last time. True, but 2017 also sucked for animated movies. There was not a lot of competition. So when you eliminate when you have no good competition, that kind of allows Despicable Me 3 to get nominated. Whereas here, the competition is just way too strong. It's way too strong for something like Despicable Me 4 to get in. At least at the Critics' Choice Awards. If the Oscars go the mature route again this year, then Memoir of a Snail would win. That film was spectacular, by the way. I think it would more likely be Flow, because Flow's been winning more awards, more critic circles. Critics would put in Transformers 1 over Moana 2. You would think, but at the same time, they nominated Wish last year, because it just recently came out around the time of voting. And that's the same thing with Moana 2. And even then, Moana 2 isn't even as disliked as Wish, so it has a little bit of a better advantage. So, like, this is where Moana 2 will die. Moana 2 will get nominated here. Actually, it'll also get PGA, because PGA hates international films for some stupid reason. But it won't get the Oscar nomination. But it will get nominated here because of recency bias. Like, that's kind of the thing. But I think Elio looks nice. To be fair, I have not seen the new trailer, but the first trailer I saw, I was like, oh no. Oh no. I'm expecting Transformers to kick Moana 2. Here's hoping. Here's hoping. You think Timothée Chalamet has a chance of winning an Oscar this year? I haven't seen The Brutalist yet, but I don't like the idea of him winning a second Oscar for another role with an accent. That's not really how I would approach it. Like, I just want whoever's deserving of the win to win. So we'll have to see. Let's see. Toy Story 4 is better than 2 and 3 in my opinion. Hey, Toy Story 4 is great. I think it was great. Thoughts on Flow winning everywhere? It's not winning everywhere, but it is winning quite a few critics groups. And it is fascinating. I want to see if it can win one of the big precursors. Mainly, we have to be looking at, like, BAFTA and Golden Globes. Oh my god, imagine this scenario. Flow winning the Golden Globe, the Critics' Choice voting for The Wild Robot, Wallace and Gromit winning at BAFTA. That would be insane. That would be an insane thing. Shouldn't Flow be higher? It won a couple of Best Animated Features. It did. I just forgot to put it up higher. That's my bad. So, bad. Wild Robot has this one in the bag. Right now, I would say it does. I'd say it does right now. Especially with American audiences. Chew could get Critics' Choice and DGA Precursor Hall, like Greta Gerwig. I would not say that because, like, John M. Chu, he's directing a big blockbuster spectacle, and those don't really get nominated for director these days. let's see. Perhaps Flo could even beat The Wild Robot. We'll see. That would be a big, tall order. But if it won the Golden Globe, then I'd be, like, really taking that seriously now. Inside Out 2 was really good, but The Wild Robot was phenomenal. Yeah. Elemental was stupid, and that got nominated, so Elio has a chance. Now, Elio might be nominated, sure, but it's not beating Wildwood for Best Animated Feature. Like, Wildwood, I'm betting that's going to be the winner for Best Animated Feature next year. I'm not exactly sure what else is contending for the Oscars next year for Animated Feature. I don't know what other animated movies are coming out next year, but I would say Wildwood is the frontrunner right now. Disney has just not been doing very well. Yeah, the Oscar expert did put Transformers 1 over Moana 2. Again, that makes sense, but I just feel like the recency bias is gonna have them vote for Moana 2, especially considering Moana 2 has better reviews than Wicked, and no, not Wicked, than Wish, and Wish did get nominated in this category last year. Let's see. But then who would win the Annies? I would say The Wild Robot would win the Annie. I'd think that. Oscar and Brother Bro didn't put Moana 2 in their Critics' Choice predictions. Yeah, I figured. Yeah. What is Wildwood? Oh, it's like Laika Studios' like next film that's like big, grand, and epic. You know, like they're the same studio that did like Kubo and the Two Strings, Missing Link, The Box Trolls, Coraline. And this is said to be like their crowning achievement, and that could definitely win, especially with Disney not doing so hot these days. So yeah. Gerwig got in for Barbie at DGA. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, even if Chu got in for DGA, I don't think he would get in at the Oscars. The Wild Robot is definitely winning this. Yeah, probably. Oh, by the way, you did an awesome job designing the Award Expert app logo. There should be a credits page where they list everyone who helped make the app possible. You should be listed there. Hey, I mean, I put it on my profile. Like, don't worry, everything's all good. Like, it's all like, and plus, like, you know, I literally did a collab with Justin and also even Justin, like, on Twitter has been saying like, oh yeah, like Christian designed the app logo. Like, it's all like Justin's been giving credit. Like, it's all good. It's all good. Let's see. Why don't anyone take Isabella Rossellini seriously? She's in a top 3 movie and has the biggest acting scene in it. Look, she might. For next year, what would happen if Julian is a Mermaid is in the conversation? I have no idea what that is. Wildwood could win, but I feel like something else will sneak up. Again, we'll have to see. Well, for the Oscars in 2026, they give this award to Zootopia 2. I doubt it, because, like, again, Disney's just not on a good streak right now. And also, Zootopia 2, it's like, they don't, again, the only sequels to ever win Best Animated Feature at the Oscars are the Toy Story movies. It's going to be hard to top Kubo in terms of Laika. I agree, but we'll have to see. What about the Oscars? Will they go for Wild Robot, Flow, or Inside Out 2? Absolutely not Inside Out 2. That ship has sailed. It's gone. It's dead. It's going to get nominated. That's the award, but it will not win. There's no way it wins right now. It's not even number 2 to win. It's not even number 2. It might not even be number 3. That's the problem. Right now, I will say Wild Robot. I will right now say Wild Robot is winning the Oscar, but I'm still looking out for Flo and Wallace and Gromit. Those are the 2 I'm looking out for. For me, I think it would be Wild Robot, Flo, Inside Out 2. If you want to have Flo at number 2, then Wallace and Gromit's got to be number 3, I feel. Because, again, it could win the BAFTA. That could be, like, if it wins BAFTA, that's big. That's really big. Yeah, DGA likes blockbusters. I do agree with that, yeah. So do you think Flo was just a critics movie? Maybe, maybe not. We'll have to see how the Golden Globes do. Because Golden Globes is going to be really important for Flo. Yeah, I put my money on Wild Robot winning the Oscar. True. The Dune Best Director snub is criminal. Absolutely, I agree. Wild Robot, easy win. Yeah, Denise snub. Ooh. Dogman sweep. I don't know if Dogman will get nominated. It looks great, but if the Oscars didn't nominate Captain Underpants, then they're probably not gonna do Dogman either, which is sad. That's not fair, but that's probably the reality that we're seeing. If you were an Oscar voter in the director branch, would you be voting for John M. Chu to be one of the 5 nominees? Well, I have not seen a lot of the other nominees yet, so take this with a grain of salt, but yes. So, yeah. We are in for chaos if that happens. Wait, chaos? What chaos? I don't, wait. Let's see. Oh god, there's so many people in chat. Do you think since India didn't submit All We Manage Is Light as an international, it will pull an Anatomy of a Fall and get a Best Picture push? Well, right now it's not doing as well as Anatomy of a Fall yet. Like, Anatomy of a Fall got, a lot of nominations, including Best Picture, Best Screenplay, Best Actress. All You Imagine Is Light got Director, that's good, but we'll have to see how it does at BAFTA. Let's see. Plus, fun fact, even the middle school choir near me are singing Kiss the Sky from the Wild Robot in an event. Oh, that's fun. If Wild Robot gets more than one nom, it's a dumb deal. I mean, even if it doesn't, it depends on the precursors. If it wins the Globe, it's absolutely winning now. It's absolutely winning now. But yeah. Anyways, let's get into the next category. Wait, hold on. Wait. Why is Even When I'm Not in the conversation for Best Original Song? Like, dude, I agree. Like, Even When I'm Not is a way better song than Kiss the Sky. And it should be in over it, but no one cares about that song for some reason. Anyways, let's move over to international feature, or foreign language film, as I should say, that they have it here. Emilia Perez is in Best Picture. It's winning. There we go. See the Sacred Fig. All I Imagine Is Light. I'm Still Here. Kneecap. I feel like those are good bets to have. I'm going to go with Universal Language here. I think Girl with the Needle gets the Oscar nomination, but I don't know. Maybe here is where Universal Language is. I don't know about Flow. Like, Flow, I mean, it's eligible for international feature at the Oscars, but what about foreign language feature here? Because technically there's no English, but there's also no language at all in this movie. So that's kind of interesting. I don't know what's going on. If it gets nominated here, then okay, then we're in for a treat. The Girl with the Needle, Evil Does Not Exist, No Other Land, Count of Monte Cristo. All this is making sense so far, so we'll have to see. Let me see. Oh, and guys, those are my final Critics' Choice predictions. We did it. My God, let's give all a round of applause. We did it. All right. Like there's so much going on right now with the critics groups and the Critics' Choice Awards. So, well, yeah. Let me see. Hold on a second. Yeah, I'll just put this right here. Yeah, I'll put this right here. So that I can, yeah. Like I said, I have memberships open. We have 7 members now. My God, if we get one more, that means like we'll be able to see like the members on the little bar on my homepage. So hey, consider becoming a member because there's a lot of really cool stuff going on. We got badges, we got emojis. I might even start. I'll probably start even now doing the members only live chats now that we got a lot of members. And also I'm also covering the regional critics groups, so. Watch out for that, because I've even posted a couple. I've posted, I think one of those today. I posted one of those today, so that's all cool. And yeah. Like there's a lot of cool stuff for members over there, and it's only $2 a month. Consider becoming a member. That would really mean a lot. And again, we only need one more until... No, and also, if we reach 8 members, I think if I reach 8 members, that means we can add more emojis and stuff. Which, hey, you can any of those members in the chat right now, you can spam those emojis in the chat. Like the Skibbity Toilet Hannahcast or the Hannahcast. And again, like I said, I can post more emojis for chat users and stuff when we reach... 8 members. We just need one more. We just need one more member to reach 8 members. So that's going to be really cool. Let's see. Critics' Choice will treat Dune well. I do agree with that. Let's see. If Denis misses at the Oscars, I'd be more upset than seeing America Ferrera nominated for lecturing the audience in Barbie. I didn't hate America Ferrera getting nominated. I was like, all right, that's fine. But Denis Villeneuve, I mean, Dune is like the most directed movie of the year. Why he's not being considered at all for the nomination is like, that's insanity to me. Let's see. Perez needs competition like Anatomy of a Fall that got mainstream attention. I would agree with that. What else? Oh, in your opinion, what is the make it or break it moment for what movie or actor and Critics' Choice? In terms of wins, well, let's say if Clarence Macklin wins supporting actor, then it's looking good for Sing Sing to win Best Picture. And also, if like Sing Sing starts also winning adapted screenplay, that would also be major. What else? What else is everyone saying? India not nominating All We Imagine Is Light as the country's representative for the Oscars is complicated. Same mistake for France. Made the same mistake last year with Anatomy of a Fall. Same thing with India a couple years ago with RRR. Yeah. Out of the potential supporting actress nominees, Felicity Jones is the only previous nominee. Therefore, she already has the most overdue narrative. She's a real contender. She was nominated once, and she hasn't really been around since then, other than Rogue One. So I don't know if she would win this. Let's see. It's Zoe Grande, Make Your Choice. I would say right now, Zoe Saldana is winning right now. If India submitted RRR, it would have easily won international and even gotten the Best Picture, which would have been amazing. I don't think so, because it seemed like as a whole they were going more ham with All Quiet on the Western Front. And admittedly, with RRR, it was kind of hard to figure out what it would get nominated for, because even with the Critics' Choice Awards, they didn't nominate it for that many awards, and RRR didn't get shortlisted at the Oscars for like visual effects or score. So it's like there wasn't really a lot of nomination potential for RRR. Whereas All Quiet in the Western Front, I mean, didn't it get like 9 nominations or something? 9 or 10 nominations? It performed very well, because there was a lot of awards that you could have nominated that film for. At the Golden Globes and Critics' Choice, the winner should shout out to the need to give him a boost. Maybe, or do you? I don't know how to react to that, so I'm not really sure I don't know what my approach would be. I don't know. We'll have to see. You can see, I could see Demi beating Mikey, mature legend, over 25 years old. Yeah, again, she is a legend. Like, she is one of those Hollywood legends that hasn't really gotten her due yet. And again, The Substance is in Best Picture, so you can give her the win now. Let's see. Depending on how much they love Honora, but I could see Eisenberg winning original screenplay. Oh, I would say Honora is easily winning this. Easily. Does the Critics' Choice nomination help Margaret Qualley with the Oscars? I mean, getting Golden Globes nominated and Critics' Choice, and knowing that The Substance is in Best Picture, yeah, that would definitely help. Honora will be all about Sean Baker's moment for screenplay. Jesse is too young still. I don't know if Jesse Eisenberg, I don't know about, Jesse Eisenberg, I don't think he's that young. He's 41 years old. That's not really young. So I don't think he has, I don't know if he, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say he's young. It's only locked screenplay award is Peter Strawn for Conclave. I don't know about a win, but nomination, yeah, I would say for adapted screenplay, yeah. Let's see. If Sean Baker slaps a presenter at the Golden Globes or Critics' Choice, he could lose his goodwill. And the momentum could shift to Eisenberg. Wait. Did Russell Crowe slap someone at an awards ceremony? Wait. What? Wait. I mean, I know Russell Crowe is generally a short-tempered guy, but Did he actually slap someone at an awards ceremony? Or is this just like a Will Smith reference? I mean, because like if it's a Will Smith reference, that's pretty funny. Russell Crowe slapped a receptionist at a hotel during a Beautiful Mind tour. Ah, yeah. Yeah, admittedly, today is so chaotic. Like, I don't know what's going on anymore, so. I said last stream, but I think Honora is winning picture, director, and screenplay. Actress for Mikey Madison, yeah, I won't be upset if Revo or more. I think Sing Sing will fall short of the Oscars. We'll see. We'll have to see what happens. Oh, he did it on the street. Okay, yeah. Conclave adapted is signed and sealed. It is over. Look, I would not say it's guaranteed to win. Who knows what might happen? Hell, I think even if Sing Sing doesn't win adapted screenplay, it would probably be The Nickel Boys because of its unique narrative. I think that would be more likely. Berger is locked for Best Director nomination after he was snubbed for All Quiet despite winning the BAFTA. I would not say locked. I would not say locked because there's still a bunch of other contenders happening right now. You know, because my director for Best Picture at the Oscars right now is, let's see, Emilia Perez, The Brutalist, Nickel Boys, Honora, The Substance. There's just a lot more films that are doing a lot more like unique things. I feel like the Conclave would get snubbed for that. Conclave is the sleeper Best Picture winner. You heard it here. We'll have to see. Although it is kind of hard to see it winning an acting award. That's kind of the problem. Karen Guilin. Julian should be the enormous supporting actor getting in over Yura Borisov. I have not seen that movie yet, so yeah. It's gonna do great on a preferential ballot. Maybe Conclave might do well on a preferential ballot, but we'll have to see. Again, I just feel like Sing Sing would do well on a preferential ballot. That's the problem. Like it would have, like if you have to see all these movies, Sing Sing would be ranking up high in your ballot. Nickel Boys will not get nominated for Best Director. Ross is too unknown, and Conclave is a huge contender. Berger will be nominated after being subbed for All Quiet. But, like, no one really knew who Justine Triet was for what's her name? What's the movie called? Anatomy of a Fall. And yet she still got nominated. Like, it really, like, I think that's the thing. It's like if you have like a unique vision as a director, that's what would get you nominated. Sacred Fig will take the Ramel Ross spot. I mean, the fact that Sacred Fig didn't do that well at the Critics' Choice, at the Golden Globes, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. Anatomy of a Fall won the Palme d'Or. It was building up to the Oscars since May, but still, people were saying. I remember people were still saying that Justine Triet wouldn't get nominated because, she's not very well known. But yet, she still got nominated anyway. Okay, then Coralie will take the Ramel spot. I'm predicting Coralie Forjat and Ramel Ross. I just don't think Conclave is going to get nominated for director. I'm not saying it shouldn't. I'm not saying, Edward Berger doesn't deserve it. But I'm just kind of thinking the other films are just kind of too big right now. So, yeah. I'm trying to think of what else we could do. Because, again, we have finished the Golden Globes. Normies won't like Nickel Boys. First person POV is too weird for the Oscars. I mean, yeah, normies may not like it, but the director's branch, absolutely. The director's branch like their highbrow picks. Honora could slip. That would be insane. I'm not going to go with that right now, but we'll have to see. It's usually the big spectacle directors that miss, not like the smaller ones, usually. Honora got the Palme d'Or. Yeah, that is true. Honora did get the Palme. If you could interview one director with Oscar buzz on your channel, who would you pick? Maybe Denis Villeneuve? Maybe, or I don't know, or would I be too scared? Would I be too scared to nominate him? No, to talk to him. I don't know. Maybe it would either be between Edward Berger or Denis Villeneuve. I mean, Denis Villeneuve, it's like, he's like one of my favorite directors right now, but I'm kind of fascinated with Edward Berger right now. I am kind of fascinated by him. But honestly, when did Palme d'Or ever matter for the Oscars? Well, it mattered for Triangle of Sadness. Like, people weren't really predicting. Like, Triangle of Sadness was, like, maybe around for, you know, Best Picture, but most people weren't predicting it. And then and then the director nomination came out of nowhere. And also, don't forget, the director of Foxcatcher got nominated nowhere, except winning the director award over at the Cannes Film Festival. Or did he win the Palme? I'm not exactly sure. And then he got nominated for the Oscar nomination. The Palme, the Cannes Film Festival is pretty important if you're winning something there. Which film do you think wins SAG Ensemble as of right now? Probably Sing Sing. I don't know if I'm just hoping, but, you know, here's hoping it's Sing Sing, you know? I'm hoping. Wee. But yeah. We'll have to see about that. We'll have to see. I'm trying to think. Oh, Palme d'Or isn't a huge thing for actually winning Best Picture, though. Parasite was the last in a long time to get. I mean, yeah, sure. Although we were just talking about nominations, not, you know, winning. Yeah, like, we'll have to see. All right, guys, I might get ready to call it a night here because I've been streaming for over 2 hours and we've been doing a lot of, you know, we were just talking about a lot of the Critics' Choice predictions. Critics' Choice prediction reactions are tomorrow. I'm hoping I can get that out before I go to work tomorrow because oh God, I hope I can pull that off. I hope I can film that and, you know, edit it and have it out before I, you know, have to leave for work. So there is that. Like I said, guys, I have memberships open if you want to become a member. It's only $2 a month. And again, we just need one more. We just need one more. You know, we just need one more channel member, and then we'll have not only will you be able to see the channel members at the front of my YouTube channel page, but I will be able to add in more emojis. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Just wait, hold on. Are you streaming a reaction after you get off of work? No, I'm not streaming. I'm going to be recording it, but it will be, it'll be, before work. Cause I want to try to get out there fast. Work, I thought you were a full-time YouTuber and Oscar pundit. Oh, trust me, like, not even Film Drunk, not Film Drunk, not even Jonathan Fuji is a full-time YouTuber. Like, we're not there, none of us are there yet. So yeah. Oh, when's the next live stream? I don't know exactly. Well, I'll have to figure that out. I will give you guys a little bit of a notice when, you know, we're doing another live stream, but because I like doing these, especially with the fact that it's getting a lot busier with the stream. That's all cool. Yeah. So yeah, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And let's see. Now I'm gonna pass the question off to you. What are your Critics' Choice Awards predictions? All right, let me know in the comments below what you think. Show me your Critics' Choice predictions in the comments. And be sure you hit that subscribe button, because if you don't, you will be the chosen, like from Smosh.